Ooh, that's very space. Or drug trip. Or drug trip. Drug trips could also be. But I think in this case it's space, despite what Jules Nemois has been putting into his inhaler. Welcome back to another episode of The Outer World. Where we have, we have done a whole bunch of, quests outside the walls of Edgewaters, and now we return and hand those quests in. Defeat our foes! Help Chairman Clark and Mr. Clark! Are they incestuously related? Or just related? So anyways, yes, let us begin. Well, we are being pointed towards Vicar Max. Let us go and meet with Vicar Max. Yeah, I like holding my gun like this. Fancy. So we're at a nice church thingy.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all.
Ooh.
None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got
yes.
to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Ooh.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I think pistols
I must
will
be
be
on my
drawn
way.
in just a second.
Verity to you.
This is a nice rich effigy, I guess. What's that on top of it? I don't trust that thing. I think we're being watched as we worshipped. Worshipped. I suppose there's always that all-seeing God and everything, watching over us and stuff. So that's a thing, I guess. Well. Hello there, Vicar. You have a quite smashing purple outfit.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I don't remember what voice I did for Jules Nemois. I think it was something like this. Yes, I've got the book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French?
Oh, oui,
I don't
oui!
fucking read French.
Oh, mind your French!
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Oh dear. That was quite admission coming from him suddenly in his moment of frustration. You are overreacting a little bit, no? Don't you think?
Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you?
No.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Oh, you could use the book to pick up ladies. Just read it from them and then go, oui, oui, ho, ho, language of love. And all that. So what would be the... So what did this book hold the secrets you were looking for? Just the book. What is it? Cooking recipes for the finest foie gras?
Bocconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
The plan, eh? With one of the other founders, Hannibal, because he loved it when a plan comes together. So what are these philosophists that you speak of?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bocconu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Oh. So we have a fun little crusade going on in this sector. Hurrah! This may be 40k after all. Oh no, it's the year 20 something, so we still have a bit to go till that. So I guess this has to be some kind of cosmic retribution for your cursing and all that, yes?
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship.
Oh,
Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Oh, we could get to be arranged for a beneficial relationship when you need a ride out of town. But what is in... yeah, actually let's go for the first one.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
Yes,
I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Is that all part of your vicar training? Hacking, beating people with sticks, and talking bullshit?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Ugh. Are you even a real vicar? Because you are not sounding very vicary right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Uh-huh. How did you get assigned prison duty? Was it something to do with leaving Porthos bleeding in your path?
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Sounds like more cosmic retribution. Come along then.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Companion perks. Ah, because we leveled up. I like that sound. So he's going to go to the ship. We might be picking him up later, because we'd like to have him maybe along for... First, let's level up. Let's see, where did we go? We could get to 40 in our dialogue skill. That's, I think, actually a pretty good idea. Oh, no, I think actually we want our stealth skill to go up to 40. There we go. That should be great. And then we have 2 points left. What should we put that in? Suppose we could focus a little bit on guns, but I mean, if you get the right gun, aim well, you can get things going. So the level 60 of this is for inspiration is very nice, but I think we'll just put it in tech because we want to be able to make our checks on everything. And now for Parvati, we can actually pick a companion skill, which will help us increase our skill. Threat generated threat. So I think with her, the skill is the most important. So let's add that. There we go. What kind of gun is she using at the moment? Oh yes, that assault rifle. Hopefully she'll use that well. think for the vicar we'll eventually get a plasma cutter for him. That's for some later points when we pick him up. So why does this thing still... Oh, it doesn't point to him. Where does it point to? Outside. What is this next quest for then? Is it the main quest? Oh yes, it's the main quest. Let's think on that later. So we could report in all dead robots. So we have the medicine. I suppose we should see to who we give the medicine to.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna...
I am gonna see if ooh, things are jittery a bit here. If we can maybe treat the this fellow who apparently has his disease more in his mind. If we can maybe help him away. There might be clues, as with the doctor there were clues in his bedroom. Also there's stuff in his bedroom. Where did this goes to? Bathroom. What's that at the bottom there? There.
Inside voices.
Speaking of it, we should have a chat with Parvati soon, but let us complete the quest here first. If I do it like this, will he see it? No, he won't! Ah! Stupid plague-ridden man. Ah, mine! Give me all that ammo, all your bits and consumables too.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
You are taking an awful risk with me trusting me with that medicine bit, you know.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
So we could give it to this person or the other person. Honestly not sure who I trust more. This is a hard decision. Because we have that other lady. You know what? Jules Nemois, he might have a soft more for the young lady with the green hair rather than the old fellow who might be ill in the head. So I think we'll go and give the medicine to her.
I've got some time.
So what is it exactly you do here, Miss Blaine?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
I will be fair, me myself, I'm not sure I trust her with the medicine, but let's give it to her. I got the medicine you were after.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again.
Oh no!
Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
I'd like to consort much more with you. Let's ask. Actually, no, let's jump. Never, oh, that is harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by, beautiful plant-haired lady.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Ah, Monsieur Sokas, I'm curious, where are you going to? Who are you going to give the medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Okay, I'll leave you be. Right, so choices made. Let's speak with the old plague man.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Sorry, Apathy, I gave the Entososo to someone else.
You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope?
Sorry, but I did what I had to do, and I think you have the willpower and the old man's strength to see this through.
Betray a man in his final hours? Of course, I understand. Hell, I'd probably do the same to you, given the chance.
Okay,
so,
I feel
you're just
better
here
now.
to watch me die, or what?
I guess we can't talk to him about his sickness, see if we can solve it some other manner. Alright, well, just screwed up with the old man. We've never been here, have we?
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Oh, you could be doing me
Our
with
voices
yourself. Oh. Okay. Moving along.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
So this is the lawman's office, or what counts for law in this sector. Hello there. You look well armored.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are
Oui.
Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Does that not require people to hang around with criminals a lot to make use of such an outrageous offer? I saw that you need some help with the marauder problem, and I am for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Very well. Questions for you, my lady officer.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Do you have any handcuffs? I'm kidding. So, who do you work for? Spacer's Choice or Edgewater, or who exactly?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life.
Yeah.
I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Right, so, yeah. That sounds a little bit like slavery to me, if that's fair to say.
Careful, stranger. Talk like that comes dangerously close to sedition.
Ah yes, smack down the communists. So let's not speak of our association. Actually, we could ask, does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
No. Never mind.
Something to report?
Let's see if we...
As long as your
she
questions
has
fall
anything
within the
else.
acceptable margins of curiosity.
So we actually asked away with her, so... fine thing.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
So let us go over here. It's a quiet corner and have a talk with Parvati. She has some interesting things to say, I think.
Where are we headed?
I notice you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother. Are you
That's
not
on
close?
account of how I never met her.
Oh, not close. You mean she's dead then?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. The contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Creepy. Well, you got along well with your dad, so you may not have gotten along well with your mother, so you had a happy childhood, yes?
Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
You mentioned something earlier as well that I wanted to ask about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yes, aren't churches supposed to be clean? Yeah, aren't most buildings supposed to be clean? Especially
know,
the
but
kitchen of the cantina?
Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Mm-hmm. So you do not find the idea of the whole perfection bit all that wishful? It is an ideal, not something that we live in, but something we strive for.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
And why aren't you allowed in Moro's store anymore? You told me that.
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Did you steal something from the vending machine? That's perfectly understandable.
Not intentionally.
Oh.
I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Wow, that vending machine was all filled up with that much booze. These vending machines are great then. And it is an amusing story.
It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
And it exploded all over him? Actually explain to me. It would be funny. Yes!
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson.
Good.
One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Well, he could have been less of a fool if he moved away after the first bottle exploded over him, but oh well. Let's get back to our grand adventure!
This is where the magic happens. Well,
Oh.
science. But it still happens here.
Ooh, science and magic! And it all happens here. I like that thought.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Oh, okay, so this is actually... Says, I believe this is actually Parvati's house. That's nicely decorated. Doing pretty well for herself, I think. Ah yes, that's what we're allowed to just pick all this. Ammo! Stunts. I never really found much that you have to use stunts all that much. But as I said, I haven't really encountered really all that much use for the hacking skill, surprisingly. So, let's see. Ah! More food to stuff in our drug inhaler.
Up a can of something.
Yes, so this is indeed her kitchen. Well, I have a feeling she won't be living here for much longer, so she's probably off with our adventure.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
That is very polite. But you may watch. No.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Oh, why? This is blurry. This is really nice. You can look out of it and be like, oh, hello there, people. Wave to me. Wave. Hello there, guards. Wave. Do you see my little pistol I'm waving around? Wave. Flowers? Can't
Oh,
find
you like
many.
flowers?
Oh.
I can't find many kinds around here.
I see, it's a nice flower collection. That's lovely.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Alright.
That was
Well.
quick.
Time to snoop. And get her stuff. To Robert Holcomb, so yeah, need the fathers. So I can't, sorry, I don't have time to read all of this right now. Okay, well that was not too interesting. Let us then go report our dead droid friend, and then, well, we'll have handed in a bunch of questions. No, I don't care about Wilson. So let's run quickly up to where Ludwig is. This crazy robot resistance army. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Yeah, this is not propaganda at all. Philosophists. I know, I like what they described about them. So what is this? Is this like a warehouse? Hello there, technician. Don't mind me.
Gosh, that's...
Aha! Well, we'll loot this another time. Because that's a warehouse, apparently. Let's hand things in with Ludwig.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You do not have to worry about that mechanical scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs?
Sure.
Pulled its optic cables out its head case?
Yes, so
Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Very sick
You're
imagination.
a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer.
We're going to fight Gav.
A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
I am not sure I want to find it, but I'll let you know if I find it, crazy man.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
No, she would clean the toilet. That would be horrible. Anyways, with that, I think I'll leave things. I'll pick up next time whatever is hidden behind the toilet in the bar. And then see if we can maybe kill some marauders. While we watch the volcano. It is pretty. Bye-bye.